Hello everyone, my name is Roya, and this little guy who has no idea how to film a booktube video apparently is Horatio, my new cat. He was my birthday present, and Horatio Hornblower has the same birthday as me, that's why that's his name. Also, I couldn't really name a boy cat Minerva. We're here to talk about some of my auto-read authors, and this is a monthly recommendations topic, which of course is created by Trina from Between Chapters and Kayla Rain. And I have narrowed this down to authors who have actually written more than one book or series, and who I have read more than one book or series by. So, because obviously there are a lot of authors who just write the same series or who have only written one book, etc., who I would totally jump on the chance to read another book they write, like, immediately. So these are just the authors who have written more than one book or series. The first author that I would like to talk about is Neil Gaiman. He is the author of The Anansi Boys, American Gods, Stardust, Neverwhere, The Graveyard Book, The Ocean at the End of the Lane, and many other things. Mostly short story collections, and also the Sandman comics. So I have read The Anansi Boys, which is my favorite one, American Gods, Stardust, and The Ocean at the End of the Lane, and Neverwhere. So most of them, and I did read one Sandman comic as well. I was already really into his books by the time The Ocean at the End of the Lane came out, and as soon as it came out, I, ran to the library to go and read it. So anytime he writes a new book, I'm totally gonna be, right there wanting to read it. The next author that I want to talk about is actually an author duo, and that is Barb and JC Handy. They are the authors of the Noble Dead saga, and also a brand new spin-off-ish series set in the same world that the first one just came out. I forget what it's called. And Barb Handy by herself writes the Mist-Torn Witches and the Vampire Memories series. So of their works, I have gotten all caught up on the Mist-Torn Witches, of which there are only 4 books so far. I have read all but the last 2 of the Noble Dead books, and I've read the first Vampire Memories book. And I'm definitely really looking forward to reading anything else that they write. The next author that I would like to talk about is Sarah Farzin. She is the author of Tell Me Again How a Crush Should Feel and If You Could Be Mine, both of which I absolutely adored, and I especially really loved Tell Me Again How a Crush Should Feel. I identified with it so much as a Persian American queer girl and everything. So she writes, and also If You Could Be Mine also talks about a Persian queer girl who actually lives in Iran. So her books basically just really speak to me because she writes about Persians who are women falling in love with women, and that makes me really happy. And I, as soon as she writes another book, I will totally be right there reading it. Finally, the last author that I would like to talk about is Mercedes Lackey, and she has written a crap ton of books, so of course I have not read them all, obviously, but I have read, at least 10 of them by now, and I absolutely adore her books. They are just so interesting. They're all really different, and they're all very hit or miss as well. They're not all just the most amazing books I've ever read or anything, but I have loved most of them, and they are just so awesome. She writes so many different series. She's best known for the Heralds of Valdemar and other stuff that's set in that world. She also writes a lot of retellings, most notably her Elemental Masters series, companion series, and they are all really good, so I definitely recommend checking out her stuff. And if you've never read her stuff before, I think that the Elemental Masters series is a really good place to start. And I do also have one honorable mention, and that is Jennifer Fallon. She's an honorable mention because I've only read one of her series, but the thing is that I do actually really want to read everything she's written ever. The only reason that I haven't yet is because I haven't been able to get a hold of the first book of any of her other series. So yeah, I've only read the Demon Child trilogy out of all her books, and it is amazing. Definitely so worth the read. So I'm definitely really excited to check out more of her stuff. So that is it for monthly recommendations, and this cat does not know how to pose for the camera at all. He's running around. He's actually been climbing all over my books and stuff, so like that. anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what one of your favorite auto read authors is, and I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye!